All right. What else should we talk about? Joe Budden got some like backlash for he said some stuff about the whole situation with Michael B. Jordan. We can talk about that real quick, right? So if you guys don't know, I'll play this original clip, which was basically Michael B. Jordan. He started and also directed a film, which was like Creed 3, shows up to the red carpet, sees a woman who's on the red carpet who used to bully him back in high school, right? She used to basically call him corny, or basically used to clown him because I guess he had aspirations of being a model or actor, so he walked around with a lot of headshots. Sometimes when you're in those careers, you have to submit your profile to things to be considered. You have to have a lot of pictures of yourself or headshots. She even admitted in another clip she used to clown him for having headshots. She thought it was stupid. Obviously, everybody clowns the dude who was unsuccessful. Until he's successful, now you're interviewing him at his movie premiere. He didn't forget, and this is a clip that happened.
We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No.
He reminds her, oh, remember, yeah, you used to call me the corny kid, right? She's trying to laugh it off.
I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name.
Which is just equally as bad. She said, no, I didn't call you corny. We just used to make fun of you. Regardless. Like, you see, everybody keeps doing this word semantic thing, right? Thinking it's the corny thing. The major premise to me here is this. If someone used to make fun of you back in the day while you were trying to accomplish your goal, oh, look at you. You think you all corny. You corny as a motherfucker going to these little movie auditions. What you think you're going to be like a star, nigga? You think you about to be Denzel, nigga? That's how they probably was clowning him. Yes, nigga, I thought I was going to be Denzel, dummy. And I rock with Michael B. Jordan hard, too. Because, the hoes used to be telling me, oh, you think you about to be like a millionaire. I got a lot of them. I be shitting on these bitches now. You know what I mean? I'm the fucking prize, nigga. The fuck you talking about? So, yeah. I think he ain't do too much, but he's on a subtle level, he checked her. You know what I mean?
But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. And we know.
And by the way, like, he continued to have like a 3 or 4 minute interview after this. Like, it wasn't like some, oh, let's diss each other thing, but the internet saw it. And obviously, in everybody's life, they're either this woman or they're Michael B. Jordan. Or they're a dude who used to bully somebody like Michael B. Jordan, right? Or they're a dude who used to be the bully, and now, and this is rare though, the bully became successful. So they can't identify with people getting bullied and being successful. They can't identify with just like, especially women who are just haters until you get to the point of success, right? So everybody's picking a side. And I gave my take already, but Joe Budden actually gave an interesting take. Actually, his take is completely opposite of mine. And he went viral for it. The take he gave was this. Let me see if I can find it. He said this.
Let me tell
Dog, you doing that to a girl is some corny nigga shit.
I can see that.
You being
That is
Michael
true.
B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies.
I agree.
During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second. And that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's going to sound even crazier. Because why you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We ain't talking to white bitches like that. But I'm not going to make it racy. They say I make everything racy. Mm-hmm. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that.
I'm not disagreeing. I would have made
Michael B. Jordan, that's why niggas call you corny.
Off air. I would have made a joke off air like, word.
Hey, Creed. Hey, what's this nigga's name?
I wouldn't have did that in front of
Hey, Creed. In case you were confused, that corny ass shit you did is why niggas think you corny.
Yeah.
In case you were off a little bit as to why you niggas keep thinking that money hides corny.
Let me tell
Dog, you.
All right. I love Joe, and I wish I was on Everyday Struggle with him for this topic, because we'd be shouting. We'd definitely be shouting over this shit. Joe is 100,000,000% wrong. And the first thing I would start off by saying, not only is he wrong, because I love Joe when he gives his hot take, he's usually very honest. He shoots it straight. Number one, he's biased. He's biased. First of all, I don't know if you guys know. I don't know this young woman. I'll put up her Instagram. Her name. I was saying her name wrong before. Her name supposedly is L'Oreal. Okay, this is her Instagram. Okay, actually, I think she's like in her 40s or something like that. Now, I just want to point out to people, and this is where I feel like people like Joe, like you shouldn't go hard on this thing. I get, well, you should admit your biases. Because I'm biased too at times, but I tell people, I'm going to tell y'all Drake my favorite rapper before I go on a long Drake rant. I ain't going to just act like I'm just, nigga, my favorite rapper. Yo, I listened to a few people talk about this. Let me just give y'all the context everybody's missing. This girl right here, L'Oreal, she's friends with Joe Budden. She used to do Love and Hip Hop. She's friends with Charlemagne and them. That's their gang, my nigga. And she's friends with like Angela Yee and all them. I don't expect y'all to say y'all friend was wrong. I don't expect y'all to throw y'all friend under the bus. Y'all don't know Michael B. Jordan. Y'all still don't know him because he don't really hang with niggas. Y'all know this young woman. I first saw this young woman when she was with Angela Yee, just told about some random bullshit. So this y'all friend. Y'all not about to just give it up. This is my thing. Like, I don't care if y'all gonna be biased when giving an opinion on it, right? But at least admit, that's my friend. I don't like how you got at my friend. Okay, cool. But y'all talking like this is unbiased opinions. Y'all cool with this chick. This chick used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Look, L'Oreal, Love and Hip Hop. You know, Joe Budden was on there too. Look. Used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Look. L'Oreal, Angela Yee. Bro, that's they circle, bruh. Look. Bro, look, that's they circle, gang. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, I'm not even mad. Angela Yee right there. Oh, damn. This look old as hell. That's wax, right? That's like Charlemagne's like bodyguard. And, oh, that's her right here. She just don't have the colorful hair. This is the L'Oreal chick. That's her right there. What I'm trying to say is that this y'all peoples. Like, of course you're not about to violate her. Y'all not about to call her out for the corniness she did. My nigga, you a dub. Nigga, you was dissing somebody and bullying someone in high school, and now you had you don't even have the sense of self to realize, my nigga, you shouldn't even be trying to interview that nigga. You should have passed that on to your co-host. He should violate you. This is why I don't like sometimes with the industry. It's mad like mixy. You know what I mean? Like, if it was a nigga like me, nobody's gonna think about, oh, there's friendships involved. Fuck that nigga Act, man. That nigga Act was hating. Now we over here sucking dick, pause. You know what I mean? That's how they gonna treat it. They cool with the girl. Nobody wanna call it like it is. Bro, she was foul. If y'all listen to the clip, I've been played it. The worst part ain't about them saying that he's corny. She literally used to shit on him trying to make it in the movie entertainment game, and now he made it, and she's the peon sitting over there with a mic. Can I get a... Bruh, either you should have had some self, you should have some sense of self, say, I ain't about to interview this nigga. I used to shit on this nigga about what he's doing now successfully. Or just take the L. But she ain't no goddamn victim. I'm telling you, bro, they cool with this shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they cool with this shit, bro. Like, there's nobody who believe this who ain't cool with this chick. You don't see nobody outside of this New York circle of like podcasters and media niggas or whatever that used to hang with her, like, bruh. You know what I mean? I don't know her. You know, I ain't trying to disrespect her neither, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. So I like not knowing y'all. So I'm going to just say what I believe is the truth. Now, granted, if she was my homegirl, I would have been like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'd probably be a little biased too. I'd be like, but I would tell y'all, that's my homegirl. Like, I would have probably got more context. Like, damn, you ever try to, like, talk to him before? You ever try to apologize? See if, like, yo, damn, maybe Michael B. Jordan could have handled it a little bit different. See, that's a biased opinion because now I know her. I don't know her, but imagine I know her and I talk to him like, damn, what happened? You get what I mean? But everybody giving all these biased opinions. Yo, let me tell you this. If I was Michael B. Jordan, that nigga went light. Nigga, I would have violated her, nigga, right there. I'd have been like, yo, the first thing I'm saying to her, ain't it interesting how life turned out? Look at you and look at me. I would have shitted on her. Now, I also didn't like, as I said, this would be a great spirited conversation with me and Joe if we were on Everyday Struggle. He tried to put it off on, oh, you're attacking a black woman. Bro, you see, this, like, and I hate that Joe's using that. That's a virtue signaling, pandering way of trying to deal with this situation. Like, first of all, when I look at this chick, I don't even know if she black. Like, we just throw around this term black woman everywhere. What about, to me, this woman looked mixed race. She looked mixed race. You know who actually looks black? Michael B. Jordan. Why don't we look at it? You got a mixed race chick bullying a black chick in the hoods of Newark who is getting called corny because he's not picking up a gun, not selling drugs, not being a degenerate, but actually trying to chase his goals, but his goals is corny to people like you. Why are we not talking about that, man? Why are we not talking about the reality of the situation, dog? There's a lot of chicks like that who be trying to, like, shit on people like Michael B. Jordan. I can't rock with it. And here's my thing. I'm not, people always be like, oh, well, dudes like Michael B. Jordan and yourself, y'all angry. No. We just like to shit on you from the finish line, from the podium. Don't think because you didn't win the race, not because we won the race and you came in last, even though you started out in front talking that shit, that we just gonna be humble in defeat. Nigga, I'm Jamaican. You catching these bars from right here, nigga. They give me an award. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty as hell. They give me an award. Nigga, my first 3 lines might be saying, yo, fuck Freddie Gibbs, fuck Rory. I gotta let the losers know what's going on. Why he gotta be so humble? Why he gotta be so talking about, oh, he's disrespecting a black woman? You know how many black boys are growing up getting told that their dream of not want to be a shooter, gangbanger, rapper, or some other degenerate? And I'm not saying a rapper is being a degenerate, like, on profession, but if they tell people, oh, nah, man, I'm trying to be in Hollywood. I'm trying to act in movies. Ha! You trying to act in movies, nigga? You corny as hell for that. No, we got to change the narrative around. I love that the fact that this chick is getting roasted. She deserves it. She deserves it. He didn't do nothing wrong. You see, we live in this world, and this is why I don't like when Joe starts, like, he's propelling this bullshit where women could do no wrong. My nigga, you used to... Yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. If you used to call yourself bullying me back in high school, and now I don't care if you're the janitor, right? Say I'm about to win like some award and you're the janitor, bro. Don't even try to dap me up, dog. So you trying to interview him, and then you try to interview him, and it's not like you just be like, oh, hey, I watched the movie and the movie was great. If he just changed the topic from the movie to say, man, fuck that movie, though. Remember we went to school together? Remember you were clowning me? That I could be like, all right, maybe he had to go there. Bro, you started off the interview saying, we go way back. Nigga, you trying to make it seem to the public like we were fucking with each other. You was bullying me. I gotta let people know. Nigga, you were lame. I'm sorry. But of course, because you're a black woman, you're absolved from that. Now all of a sudden, his dating preference, I didn't even know if he dates. Well, I do know apparently he's with a white woman now, right? I don't know if that's historically is his preference. He was with Lori Harvey. Ain't she black? Michael B. Jordan girlfriend. Yeah, I think it's girl now. Let me see. Probably gotta put, oh yeah, right here. This is his new girl, I think. How come now his dating preference is what has now made him corny? I love Joe, but I think Joe really attacked my man. And by the way, I've gone at Michael B. Jordan at times because I think he was letting Lori kind of slip with some shit. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. How is dating preferences? Like, put it like this. Bro, and also this is what I'm trying to say. Joe, I know you defending your friend, but like, come on now. Joe be only dating the Latinas for the most part. Niggas don't be looking at you to say you're not dating no strong black woman with an afro, dog. I mean, like, you know, with these shea butter Twitter hoes, like, nobody say that. Like, bro, you're doing your thing. That's your preference, whatever it is. Nobody cares. Nobody's judging you. They got Joe's jersey up in the rafters at Dykeman in motherfucking Washington Heights, probably. Man, from when I was a little kid, Joe had a bad Spanish chick. I ain't never really looked at me like Joe had a bad black chick. So that's what I'm trying to say. Nobody's going to throw that into the air when it comes to Joe. Don't try to throw that Michael B. Jordan. Or maybe it's just, oh, y'all gonna, I know the thing they're going to say, well, Spanish is different. We just don't like when black dudes get with white girls. Come on. Either you're going to date your race or you're not going to date your race. Don't try to now like, first of all, most of the Hispanic women, I don't know if you know about the history of some of these countries. They look down. Yo, Dominican Republic is right next to Haiti. They're on the same island, the same piece of land. They're just cut in the middle. Most Dominicans, if you ask about their mentality towards Haitian people, and most Haitian people usually are darker complexion, most Dominicans think they're dirty. There's huge colorism problem over there. They don't fuck with people of darker complexions. Texture of hair matters. So let's not act like, yo, Spanish and black is the same. So listen, if you dating out of the race, you dating out of the race. Let's not just make white like its own thing. If you're a black dude dating Spanish chicks, you're just like the black dude that dates white chicks. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. By the way, interracial relations or marriages are beautiful. But don't try to throw this man under the bus for his preferences, because we would never, and I would never, throw anybody, like, especially, like Joe or anybody else under the bus for their preferences. Here's the problem. Y'all friend, L'Oreal, is a hater. Is a bully who, listen, most bullies just never end up leveling up beyond the people they were bullying. And people hate when the tables are turned. You ever heard that song? What a day when the tables are turned. Come on. Tables are turned. If I was the person bullying that nigga, I would have not want to interview him, because I would imagine he's going to shit on me. But now there's a black woman cloak. How dare you shit on a black woman? What? Y'all can't even use that with Michael B. Jordan. Remember when he wifed her up after Future was done slandering her? Talking about, oh, she got with a corny dude, this and third, and the whole culture was laughing at Michael B. Jordan because, you know, everybody thought that, yo, Lori Harvey just for the streets if Future's done with her. He wifed her up. Why nobody ain't say he stood up for a black woman and didn't, like, fold to what other people thought and other people making jokes about Lori Harvey? He stood up for her. She black, but it don't fit the narrative. The point I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen, L'Oreal, I don't got nothing against you, but you got to hold that goddamn L, man. You hated on that nigga. You should have never did the interview, and trust me, you got off easy, because I would have shitted on you. I would have sat there and I would have gave you an hour. I would have gave you a comedy special. And also, because I seen somebody just say they pick and choose. You're right, they pick and choose. Because Michael B. Jordan doesn't entertain or doesn't rub shoulders or talk to or hang with a lot of the people in black media and black culture, he's black, but he's seen as an outsider, so it's easier to criticize him and throw him under the bus. I bet if it was Little Meech, they wouldn't say that. I bet if it was Ice Cube's son, they wouldn't say that. But because Michael B. Jordan ain't foster no relationships with a lot of these individuals, it's easy to kind of get at him. He don't owe nobody nothing, though. He ain't owe nobody nothing. This chick needs to own up to a L. Listen, like I'm really sick of this whole thing. Like, you a woman. Like, here's my thing. if we gonna start doing this whole thing like, yo, you gotta, well, she's a woman, why you doing that? Man, stay in a woman's place then if we can't really treat you like how we treat niggas. Stay in a woman's place. But I think everybody equal. So I give it up to everybody equally. But if we're gonna be like, oh no, you can say to this dude, but this girl, no. All right, bro, like you shouldn't be arguing with niggas then. You shouldn't be even saying certain type of shit. That's all I'm saying. But she gotta take an L, bro. I don't care. And everybody who cool with her, I get it. You know what I mean? She might be y'all little chess partner, or what was it, spades partner. Nah, nigga. Michael B. Jordan ain't doing enough. If I was that nigga, I would have went live on Instagram and gave her another sermon. Another sermon, nigga. The fuck? You know me, I'm petty with it. All right. So, Joe, please stop it, bro. Don't start attacking Michael B. Jordan under the cloak of black women. Like, this chick don't even look black. Imagine when they were kids. She looked mixed. Michael B. Jordan is a black nigga with nappy braids out of Newark, who probably getting bullied by the gangbangers. The chicks like you don't like him because he's not thug enough to get this pussy. Like, come on, man. Listen, at the end of the day, you had to be sitting across from him. You know the red carpet, that should be roped off, holding the mic, and you was on that nigga dick. That's factuals, all right? And again, I don't got nothing against her, but she a placeholder for anybody who act like that, because I know a lot of bitches who do that. So, fuck it. Anyway. Okay. Another little sermon. Keep it moving on. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, by the way, Joe also did say this. He says, if any other black multimillionaire embarrassed a woman working on a red carpet because she thought he was corny in 7th grade, yeah, I would call him a lot more than corny. Also, I work for me and I'm not firing myself. I said what I said. Get off my dick. Love management. Yeah, yo, my only thing, listen, I have a real like breakdown of Joe. Joe at the peak of like whatever, especially when it's podcasts, you know, before the Stooges like fucking try to jump ship and jumped out the fucking boat and drowned. Joe could say water was dry and that would be the narrative. Like, it was so crazy. Joe was seen to be a champion and someone who stood for a lot of things and stood for a lot of, like, you know, people look at him like, oh, he's standing for the creators, he's standing up for women here, this and there. A lot of stuff has happened since. And the whole point is this. When Joe says this now, and I think Joe has to just accept where people look at him now. Like, they don't look at him like they looked at him then. When people see this, all they see is pandering. They're like, oh, no, you're just trying to pander to these chicks, hoping that they're going to be like, oh, thank you, Joe. Thanks for talking up for us. No, like, no. You know what I mean? People just look at this and be like, oh, this is pandering. So, this is what it is. Salute to my boy Joe, though. I'm about to get him on the pod. I want to argue with Joe. All right, cool.